What's up guys, it's Ethan. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another video, and we're back at MGM here. It's a nice little 10 a.m. on a Friday? Today's Friday. 10 a.m. on a Friday, getting a quick little day session in. We're gonna see how this goes. There's a brand new table going to open up, and we're gonna play that on the 1-2. So we'll see. The game might be a little small, but it can't be smaller than the Encore one. So with the $500 max buy-in, we're back. Let's run it up. Gonna be a quick little session. Only can play for like 3 hours because I have work at like 2 o'clock. So right now it's 10. I'll play till 1 o'clock, drive to work. You know, get a little day degen morning session in. So we'll see how it goes. All right, laddies, let's get into it. We buy in for the max of 500, good old MGM style. We just kind of have to, and we sit down at a brand new table, so everyone's kind of feeling each other out, and we look down at pocket nines on the button, and there's a limper. A middle position player raises it up to $15. He is a pretty good playing MGM reg, and only I call him limper folds. So let's go heads up to a flop of King 4-4. He checks to me. Certainly a pretty good board for us, obviously, even with the king out there. So gonna see bet $15. Gonna get a lot of value, or at least I guess win the hand from I guess a bunch of random overcards. So and he just makes the call. So we're gonna go heads up to a turn, which is another king. He checks to me once again, and you know, I don't think I could really check back here. Once he calls my flop bet, there's a decent chance that I could be behind, or realistically not going to get value from any worse hands for sure, so I check it back. The river's a 4, and he checks once again, so the easy check back for me. I probably would have called any bets. I'm just having to call here, and he shows pocket queens, and he takes it down, so pretty nice to just go check on the turn river there. Didn't have to pay him off, but nice hand by him. Following hand, King Jack offsuit in the cutoff, and there's 2 limpers to me. Over 2 limpers, I raise it up to $17, and we get a button and early position player who calls, and they are both so active. So we're gonna go to a flop 3 ways of Queen Jack 3 rainbow, and actions onto me when the early position player checks. Middle pair here against both players that are super active and very likely to call light. I bet $20 for value, and only early position player makes the call. The turn is a deuce, and he checks to me once again. Like I said, I mean, with the jack here, I think my king kicker is good here a lot of the time, especially with my middle pair. So I bet 35, once again, really small, and just knowing that he is going to call me down with a lot of nothing, with a lot of hands that I beat. So I bet 35, and he makes the call once again. The river is a jack now. Concerning the fact that he did call 2 streets, I am a little concerned, but obviously all those concerns are relieved once I river trips. So he checks, and he doesn't have much of a stack in front of him. He only has about $45, and I put him all in. He doesn't think for too long before making the call. We take that pot down, obviously, and yeah, I think I might have sucked out on him if he did call 3 streets on me, but oh well. The following hand, we have ace-6 of spades on the big blind with 600 in our stack now, and there's a limper to me, a tight hijack player. Oh, I don't know why I said that so weird. Player in the hijack, a little tight. He raises to $12. The small blind calls, and you know, just like I almost always 3-bet this spot, but against a tight, very passive and conservative hijack, I'm just gonna have to just flat here out of position. I mean, there's a lot of flops I like to see, a lot of flops I don't like to see, so I just flat, and the limper calls as well. So we're gonna go 4 ways to a flop of ace-7-4 rainbow. Top pair, no kicker. Action checks all the way back to the hijack, who bets $25. This might be interesting. This could just be a lot of air a lot of the time, but considering he is c-betting into 3 other players is I don't know. It's a mix. But anyways, I mean, obviously I just can't really go anywhere yet with my pair of aces, and I call. The turn is the 8 of hearts, bringing in a backdoor flush draw, and also gives me a gutter ball as well. So I check, assuming that he's going to bet here a lot of the time, but he actually checks it back, which is interesting. Now when he checks it back, it seems like he's got maybe like jacks through kings, I guess, or even 10s maybe. I don't know. I just didn't really feel like I was behind ever. So when the river is a 6 of clubs, improves us to 2 pair. There's also 4 to a straight out there, but not I mean, I don't put any 5s in his range or anything like that ever. So I'm gonna have to lead out. I'm gonna go for value, trying to think of a sizing that pocket 10s or jacks could call with. I just size really small, $25. He snap calls, and I take it down with 2 pair when I show. I guess he had a hand like ace 10, ace jack, ace queen maybe. Not really too sure what he could be checking back on the turn there for with 1 pair. I guess he could do that, but at the end of the day, we take it down with aces up. And following that, we have 5, 6 of hearts on the small blind, and there's 2 limpers to me. Love 5, 6 of hearts. I'm going to raise here all the time to $18. The under the gun and button call. Under the gun is very, very, very call happy, and he's just an absolute station. So we get to a flop 3 ways of Jack 9-5 rainbow. So we flop a whole lot of nothing besides bottom pair, and I decided to just try to win this pot here. I bet $30. I'm really trying to win it. It doesn't even matter what happens. The under the gun player, absolute station, like I said. He makes the call and the button folds. The turn is the 8 of diamonds here, adding a backdoor flush draw. I do know that when he calls my flop bet, I don't think I can ever just barrel him off this. Whether he has a jack or a 9, it doesn't matter. I think he's going to call down with a 9 regardless. So also looking at his effective stack size, he has about like $95 in front. So really can't think of a sizing where if I bet on this turn, I'm not going to get him off, I don't think ever. So I check, and he checks it back. The river is a king of clubs now, and it's a really great card for us. Like I said, I really don't like bluffing here against this station, but that king just really helps, and I can't think of a hand that he would call with on the flop that contains a king. I mean, king jack, king 9, sure, but like I said, it's not very likely, and I can rep this king a lot. So I decided to just go for it and jam $95 effective. Just gonna turn my hand to a bluff, and hopefully we can fold out his 9s of the world. I don't think he's gonna fold the jack, but he could fold the 9. And he thinks for a little bit and makes the call, unfortunately, and he shows king 10 offsuit. Not a hand that I can ever put him on. I don't really know what was going on there. He called on the flop with a gutter ball, I guess. I don't know. It was weird. I have nothing to say. I just wasn't happy about this hand, but I liked my jam because I don't think I can put him on many kings in his hand. All right, just cashed out. Super quick session, real quick hit and run kind of deal. Never actually played this short before, but I only played for 2 hours. I was in the game for 500. I didn't play great. I think that bluff was really stupid, but I just wanted to win that. I didn't put him on a king at all, but that bluff kind of took a blow, but I was out of the game for 570, so 2 hours, profit of $70, and 35 hourly, that's pretty average. So, I didn't run great, I didn't play good. I think I ran above average, just kind of lucked out and sucked out on some people, but yeah, I mean, I definitely could have been up an extra $100 if I didn't bluff there. It's fine, it's gonna happen. Me bluffing a guy who is an absolute calling station is not the smartest thing ever. Probably mine and CV for sure, but I thought he could fold a jack. I thought he could fold a 9. Didn't put him on a king ever. Didn't really put him on any like strong hand with a king, so that's fine. It is what it is. Anyways, going to work now, I guess. The last couple of videos have been super short, unfortunately. Just a matter of not playing really for like long hours, not really having that many hands to report. But hopefully I'm gonna go back home. My little Western Mass trip again is over. I'll be back soon for sure. And I'm gonna try to see if I can set up a meetup game here at MGM. I don't know how many of you guys are out here, but if I can pull that off somehow, that'd be super cool. Maybe not an official meetup game, but at least something that's manufactured that I can just kind of blast out to you guys. That'd be super cool if I can work that out. But anyways, that's the video. Nothing really to report. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll get back to you guys in the next video. So leave a like if you did enjoy this one. Super quick, and I'm rambling here obviously, but leave a like if you enjoyed. It really helps me out in terms of the YouTube algorithm and getting my videos known and watched by other people. So I really appreciate it. Smash that like button. Let me know what you thought of the video and the hands, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
I can feel it in the air tonight. Do you feel it running through your veins? It's like kryptonite.